In this video lesson I will show you what is Euro Australian dollar Pip value calculator, which you can find on a Get to Know Trading website with a link below this video in the description. This Pip calculator calculates the Pip value for the instrument Euro against Australian dollar, where you can also define what is the deposit currency and also what is the lot and also the number of pips. Inside this article you will also see an example how to calculate the Pip value for the base currency, for the quote currency, and also for the third currency as a deposit currency, which is not inside this currency symbol. Then you will also have an example how to calculate the profit for the number of pips that is as a difference. Let me explain to you what you have here inside the Pip value calculator for the Euro against Australian dollar. Here in the first field you enter the number of pips. I have put 1 and as an example as a 1 pip. Then you have here an instrument, but you can also change this instrument to any other if you would like to check, but in this case I have put Euro against Australian dollar. Then you have the number of units, which is also the lot, where you can also change here by switching to lots. So one lot is also equal to 100,000 units in Forex. Then you have here a deposit currency, and that means what is the currency you have currently on your trading account. In my case, you can see here inside the trading platform, I have put US dollar as my deposit currency. So I would like to use this Pip value calculator to calculate the value of 1 pip for the US dollar. Then you have here a pip size where you have already defined that it is 0.0001 with a 4 decimal point. And that means inside the trading platform how many decimal points you have inside this currency symbol. In my case, you can see after the decimal point I have 5 positions, but this is the 5th position says how many pipettes, so it is not the pips. So I'm not counting the 5th decimal point, only 4 of them, so this is correct. And then I have here a USD Australian dollar price, which is additional currency that I need to calculate the US deposit currency, and the reason is that the US deposit currency is not inside this instrument because I have only Euro and Australian dollar. I do not have USD. So for example, if I put here Euro, this additional symbol will disappear when you are using only this quote currency, which is on the second place. So for example, if I'm using Australian dollar as a deposit currency, I do not need any additional currency symbol to calculate the Pip value. I will leave US dollar as a deposit currency because this is the correct, and when you click calculate you get the 6.38 value for $6.38 as a Pip value for the Euro against Australian dollar for the US deposit currency. If you would like to calculate manually this, you have also a formula here. When you are calculating the Pip value for the Euro against Australian dollar for the base currency, which is Euro, you have here a formula, and when you are calculating the Pip value for the deposit currency, which is equal to Australian dollar, you have also here a formula. And then you have here for an example for the third currency, which is not Euro or Australian dollar, for example USD. You can manually calculate here and you will see an example, but everything is done automatically with this Pip value calculator. Let me show you an example with the trading platform so you can understand how this works. So for example, I'm using Euro against Australian dollar and I would like to open a new order. And that means I will use volume, which is equal to 1, because I have put here 100,000 units, and that means 1 lot, but you can change also these values here. When you click sell by the market, the new order has been opened, and here it is a row with the details where currently I have -3.1, which means -3.1 pips. So when you put this value inside the calculator, you will get the same value here visible on trading platform. So for example, if we put -2.3, and that means 2.3 pips, 2.3 pips, I get 14.68. So when we wait here until -2.3, you will see that this value will be the same. You can see it here, it was already 23. Let's wait for the 23. It depends also the minus, or will it be positive or negative, but you can also simply change this one here, putting minus, you will get minus 14.68. So for example, let's put another value which is visible on the trading platform, minus 13, minus 1.1, minus 13 will be 8.30. So if this one change to minus 13, now it's 18, 29. It's hard to guess to which will be the next one, but for example, you can also hear it is 29. Let's put 20, 29. It's jumping all around. I cannot guess the precise number, but you understand what I mean. So when you get the same value here, will it be minus 29 or plus 29? The same value will be visible. You can use this Pip calculator to get the Pip value in the deposit currency, in my case US dollar. In the second case, when you would like to change, for example, stop loss and take profit, let's change this one to 100 units, which means 10 pips. You can see these lines here. So for example, take profit will be here, and when you put your mouse here, you can see that it says profit 42.76 and the pips is 67. But here pips is not 67, it is 6.7 because of the fifth decimal point. So when I put here 6.7, click calculate, you get 42.76. This is the same value that you can see here. There is a small difference, 77 and 76, but it's all about rounding inside the trading platform and also this Pip value calculator, but the values are also the same. When you go to the stop loss, you will see 133, that means 13.3. When you click calculate, you get 84.89. Put your mouse here and you get the same profit value. So you can see how to use this Pip calculator for the euro against the Australian dollar. You can see that it is pretty easy to calculate the Pip value, and also if you have any other number of pips, you can simply put here in the field where the pips are and click calculate to get the value. You can also change the deposit currency if you have any other currency as a deposit inside the trading platform on your trading account. That is all from this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment below the video and I will try to answer your question in the next videos. See you next time and happy trading!